Alright, so if you're watching this video, you must have joined the Busted Draco Gear Club. I'll throw in a clip of what I did to break mine.
Flaps. Full landing.
So yeah, I broke mine. First thing I did was I got online to Horizon Hobby and went and ordered the gear. Guess what? Gear's on back order. How long? Who knows? Seems like everybody's dying to join the club. So then I also found Just Plain Crazy on YouTube. If you're not following Brendan, go click on Just Plain Crazy. Follow that guy. He's offering a bracket kit to strengthen your gear. So if you haven't broke it yet, go buy this, take your gear apart, get it installed. I thought I could use his kit and some good old thin CA, dabble it all in there, pinch it all together and be good. But my brake is way up here. You can see where his kit bolts together there. It's not really going to sandwich this all together once I have it glued. I was hoping it was broke down here somewhere or maybe out towards the tip. And you know what? Glue it together, put on Brandon's kit at Just Plain Crazy, and boom, we'd be fixed. I'd be back in the air. Use some epoxy to glue it all together. Ain't gonna happen. So now what? Hallelujah, Draco gear came in just the other day before I even got through all this. So got some of my hardware moved over. You can see here I've already installed Brandon's kit, dry fit, clamped it all together so I could drill the holes to match, you know, Horizon Hobby, whoever's making all these parts. They're not too standardized. There's some variants. I've also drilled this side out so that I can put this together. What also drove me nuts is that as I got this all apart, or started to get it all apart, I took apart this bracketry down here, which holds part of the landing gear pivot point, and as soon as I unscrewed, snapped the brass bushing and bolt. You can see my crash landing bent up that washer and put a wonky edge on this washer that was on both sides of the gear here, and made my day. So I basically had to order all of this lower unit here. Comes with that brass bolt with the hole in it for the pivot point. So there's another $22 I had to order. Waiting on that. In the meantime, I'm gonna get back to work on this. I have also grabbed a bolt that fits just for my repairs here to get everything lined up and get everything kind of clamped in position. I'll take it back apart. I'll mix up my epoxy. I'm going to put epoxy between the metal bracket and the carbon gear to get it nice and pretty solid and a good positive face-to-face joint. And we'll see how that goes. Now there is a full video Brandon does at Just Plain Crazy. He does a great job of showing you how to do this. So, you know, I'm not really the expert here. He is. I'm sure he's done it several times while trying to put together his kit. Plain Crazy. Find Brendan's video. It's time to start smearing. So the idea here is just smear a bunch of goop all over this thing. I didn't care if I got it in the holes, because I could drill it out later or use a toothpick. I think I used the drill bit to get the goop out when I sandwiched everything together. But the idea is put a whole bunch on there. Don't be shy. Once you squeeze it all together with clamps and the bolts for the pivot point, it'll ooze out. You wipe it off. You just want to make sure you have glue touching the faces of both and filling any gaps there might be. Okay, there's that. Sandwich that down. Okay, that side's good. Smooches that down. Not too tight. Don't want to break that. Just because this is slow cure, it needs to set up for an hour, or maybe it said 3 hours. Just to push out the schmutz. Schmooch. Give it a wipe down on the corners. Bada bing, bada bam. See if it works in a few hours. Alright, so here we are 24 hours later. after setting the glue, clamping everything down, and letting it stick. I didn't like just plain crazy. Brendan goes ahead and assembles everything back together. 2 reasons I didn't do that. Main reason is because I'm waiting for my brass bushing that was broke. Second reason is I want to get the glue all over the fairings and stuff. But other than that, one other point I wanted to make, you saw me glue the complete bracket. Brendan's instructions are not to glue from this bend up because there's supposed to be some outward flex to the gear. The reason I chose to glue from the outward side up is you can see where mine broke on my hard landing. Way up past the bend basically. So I kind of wanted that there to hold things together because you can see where it would have broke. I think that Brendan's gear reinforcement might not have saved me. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it all the way up in case, bad pilot syndrome strikes again. But yeah, alright, so like I was saying, I'm still waiting on a brass bit, so I'm just going to put one side together. And so that's the side that I have all the parts for. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Got the RTL bits here. These RTL bits are what come in Brendan's kit, but just plain crazy. And so we'll get those installed. I am going to put this kit together. I think Brendan says to do the same in his video, instructional video. But I'm going to put the RTL fasteners from this side. So the bolt per se will go from this side in. Go with that side. Alright, got that side installed, got that bit installed, and move on to the pivot. Oh, right. Put it on the right way. Okay, one side done. Now I just need my brass bushing bit to come in and I can do the other side. Ooh, grass is the equalizer for me. Wow, makes me look great. Yup. Oh, I keep forgetting. In my own opinion.